Hey guys, welcome back to GearHeadTour. It's Hannah here. Today we've got a special treat for you. We're talking a little bit about this new company that we have discovered called AutoBio. We love to share your stories about cars. Now you can share your own story about your car on this website. In AutoBio, you can create a profile just for your car, just for your story, for your restoration, for your modded car, for your daily grocery getter, whatever you want to put out on there, you can now write the story yourself. Stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can get a chance for your very own AutoBio tag. Now this is exclusive. This is the first one they've given away, so you'll be the first to receive one for free. We sat down with the owners and creator of AutoBio, Paul and Katie Rooprai, and they told us a little bit about their company. It is AutoBio.
Hi, I'm Paul Rooprai. I'm creator of AutoBio.
Hi, my name is Katie Rooprai, and I'm the co-creator of AutoBio.
We created AutoBio as a platform for storytelling, specifically in the auto community.
AutoBio is the simplest product that you've never heard of, but you really wish you thought of. It's that thing that's really going to revolutionize how we all interact in the car space.
The origin of AutoBio started back in 2017. I was running through the Porsche Museum in Stuttgart, Germany, and I had like 3 hours and it wasn't clearly enough time, so I took pictures of all my favorite cars, took pictures of the placards down below them, and thought, well, when I get on the plane, I'll just look through all this stuff, and it was super clumsy, and it was all scattered all over the place. About 6 months later, I'm in a car show in the summertime, and I'm about 150 cars in the field, and I'm just taking a look at everything and wanting to get the story behind everything, but again, no time, everybody's busy, can't get the story from the guy that's already telling it to somebody else. So I'm snapping pictures and I'm, basically walking away kind of empty-handed. And I started scratching my head and saying, hey, there's got to be a better way. I knew a lot about QR codes, knew a lot about NFC, and thought, there's got to be a way to actually take the story as told by the owner and put it right inside the car. So we created this cling that goes on the inside of the window, and that's exactly what it is. It's a portal to your story.
Really, what it is it's a 3-inch window cling that goes on the inside of your windshield. When anyone walks up to your car, they take their phone and they can scan it or tap it without touching your car, of course, and gather the whole story of your car that you have told online.
The tag's really only part of it. The rest of it really is this platform that you can come to, which has got a dedicated community to car enthusiasts. You can get on there and you can search, you can find out whether it be by make or by type of car, or you're into rally, you're into racing. Get on the site, doesn't cost you anything, just go ahead and find the community that you want. And then of course you can leave comments and make comments about different cars that you see on there.
You can go onto your profile and add pictures, up to 40 photos. You write all the details, so get all the specs in there, but also then you're going to answer questions like, why do I own it? What is it like to drive? What's really cool about it? Has it won any awards or accolades? And so you're telling your own car story in your own words. It essentially gives your car its own social media profile.
There really is nothing out there today like that. You've got Instagram, which is great for, especially the younger generation who loves to talk about their car and their enthusiasm. But Instagram really isn't a dedicated platform to car enthusiasts. You got a lot of pictures on there about your cheeseburger, about your girlfriend. People got to scroll through all that personal stuff just to get to the car shots, and that's really where they want to be.
Even if you have your own Instagram page for your car that you update, it still is not quite the same as having an entire platform dedicated to cars and car stories. That's what AutoBioTags.com is.
So the AutoBio platform is really for anybody that's got a car passion. We don't care if you drive an old beater, we don't care if you drive a really old Lamborghini, or you've got the latest and greatest, hottest hatch.
People ask us a lot if AutoBio is just for like concours ready cars or really prestigious vehicles. Totally not. It is for all types of cars, and it's really fun because then you can go on there and search and find all the different variety of cars that are on there.
What we did is we designed AutoBio so that anybody can tell their story. It's super easy to use, right? So you buy a tag, you register it online, you hop on, you fill out a story form, and you start uploading photos, and the next thing you know, boom, you've got this great, what's kind of like a digital baseball card for your car.
If this is the first time you're hearing about AutoBioTags.com, hop on the site and create an account. You're going to get to choose a username, so whatever you like, and then you can enter a little bit about why you like cars or what type of cars are for you. And the cool thing is, after you create your account, you can save any of the cars that you've seen on AutoBio into your garage. So you just hit that little bookmark button, and then you can go back and review them later. Or maybe you've been out at a car show and you've seen a bunch of cars that had AutoBio tags on them. Right after you scan them, you can save them right into your profile.
So AutoBio is great for cars and coffee. Museums can use it to tell the deeper story behind their cars. It's useful at a concours event. You can go up, right? Don't have to touch the car. You can just tap it, get the story. It's really useful for auctions as well, right? So a good portion of the value behind any automobile is the story, right? The story of where it came from, the story of what's happened to it, whether it's been restored, whether it's been souped up. The wonderful thing about it is you can change that story as the chapters unfold. AutoBio is fantastic for that because you buy it once, it's dynamic, you can change the story as you go, and that stays live right on the car.
I think that's really neat because there's nothing like the car community for a passionate bunch of folks, right? You all just love what you do, and it's so diverse and so awesome for all the different interests that people have. If you're out at a show or you see a bunch of different cars and you want to share it with your buddy who also likes that type of car, it'll go right to your AutoBio garage once you tap it and save it, and then you can show people later, which I think is really neat.
So what is an AutoBio tag? An AutoBio tag is a cling that goes on the inside of your window. And in it, it's got two technologies. One's the QR code, which everybody knows about these days. And the other one is this NFC chip, right? So on the back, there's actually a tag. You can kind of see it through the front, so you get to see the tech. And the NFC works just like tap to pay, right? So you hold your phone up to it, and it'll open up just like it does with the QR code. AutoBio tags are patented with the dual technology, both the QR code and an NFC chip. The reason we put two technologies into the tag is because with an NFC tag, it's the only way to prove that you were in the presence of the object. So with a QR code, right, you can just have a picture of that and take it, scan that with your phone at any time. But with the NFC, you actually have to be present to actually tap that tag. And that's useful for museums or events or concours where they want to gamify something. So let's say you've got a field of 150 entrants at a concours. You can say, hey, look, find these 5 cars here on the grounds, tap them, and enter to win something, right? So now it takes museums, concours, and other events and allows them to do something that they can't actually do today, right, with one of these tags. The other thing it does is by tapping the NFC, it's definitely the kind of future-proofing of the tag, because again, if there's one way to authenticate that you were there, it is really through that NFC.
After you have purchased an AutoBio tag for your own car, that's it. You are in the club. It is a lifetime membership. There's no other subscription or recurring revenue or anything like that. So one tag goes on one car and you're in for life.
Each AutoBio tag is unique because you've got a 7-digit alphanumeric that only belongs to you. So it's kind of like your fingerprint of your tag. And so when anybody actually comes up to your car and they scan either of those two texts, it's going to go only straight to your profile.
At AutoBio, we love to say, tell it, tag it, share it. Those are the 3 easy steps that you're going to go through. Tell it is when you're going to go online and write your story about your car, add your photos. Tag it means you've taken the tag and stuck it on your car. And share it is what you're going to do whenever your car is out and about. So anybody going by your vehicle can learn the story of your car. You can also, from our site, share your car's story on social platforms. So if you want to share it on Facebook or share it on Instagram, you can take that link from our AutoBioTags.com, that's your car's specific webpage, and share it to any platform that you want to. An important thing to remember is that an AutoBio tag is a cling, not a sticker, and it's designed to be repositionable. So you can put it on the top part of your window or the bottom part of your windshield, and if you need to take it off for any reason, just pop it off, put it back on the backing it came on, and we give you this handy little envelope, and you can just hold it or save it for later. In the car community, there's no shortage of places to read stories or see stories, but finally with AutoBio, there's a place where you can tell your own auto story about your own car in your own words and change it as often as you like.
Head on over to AutoBioTags.com and check out their website, but before you go, leave us a comment in the comments section. Tell us why you think your ride is awesome, and we're going to select a random winner to receive a free AutoBio tag.